Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Online Biology Tutorials. I'm recording this video on the special request of one of my subscribers from UP and his name is Vishal. Vishal, this is specifically recording done for you. I hope you will share with maximum friends of yours, and I assure after going through the complete series of this chapter, you will find Biomolecules is not a tough chapter. Rather, it's a scoring one. This is the one chapter which serves as the foundation for grade 12 because in grade 12, molecular biology is in detail. You can subscribe to my channel for more such videos, and my channel name, as I said in the beginning, is Online Biology Tutorials. So let's get started with the chapter Biomolecules. That is the chapter number 9 from grade 11 NCERT. So basically in this chapter we have to read molecules and molecules that are present in the living organisms, because bio means living and molecules means the molecules that are present in the living organisms. So basically we have to study 4 biomolecules and their names are proteins, fats, carbohydrates. Last but not the least, we'll also study for nucleic acids. So these are the 4 biomolecules that are there in our body. Let me tell you, whenever metabolism is happening in our body, metabolism is a process that deals with the metabolic reactions. So metabolic reactions are happening in your body. Metabolic reactions means all the chemical reactions that are taking place in your body, and by these metabolic reactions, these proteins, fats, carbohydrates and nucleic acids are produced in your body. So these all 4, they are also known as primary metabolites. Okay, this term is also important, that these 4 biomolecules, they serve as primary metabolites, and primary metabolites are just the immediate product of the metabolism. Metabolism is a phenomenon in which we study the metabolic reactions. Now metabolism includes further 2 subparts. It includes catabolism and anabolism. Okay, so catabolism refers to the catabolic reactions and anabolism refers to the anabolic reactions. Let's see what is catabolism. So catabolism is the name of the phenomenon that deals with the catabolic reactions. Now whenever a larger molecule is there and this larger molecule breaks up into many smaller molecules, this process is known as catabolism. Okay, so whenever a bigger molecule is there and it is breaking into many smaller ones, it is catabolism. And just the opposite of it is anabolism. In anabolism, many small molecules, they assemble, they group, they aggregate together to form one larger molecule. Okay, so catabolism and anabolism together, they make the metabolism. Cata means breakdown, ana means synthesis. Now basically in this chapter, the functions of proteins, fats, carbohydrates and nucleic acids are important. Beside this, the knowledge of structure is also very important. So I'm starting off with proteins in this video, and simultaneously we will move forward to other biomolecules. Proteins are a very important component of our diet. As you know that they are the building blocks of our life. And one thing you must know that these are the polymers. Polymers means a longer molecule, right? So polymer is a bigger molecule that is formed by the union of many small molecules or monomers. So many monomers, they aggregate together and they form polymer, right? So this is a type of anabolic reaction, as I just told you few seconds back, that anabolism is a phenomenon where many small molecules, they aggregate to form a bigger molecule. So proteins are an example of a polymer and they are made by the union of many monomers. Now, the monomers in the case of proteins are amino acids. That means many amino acids, they collect together and they form a long chain which is known as polypeptide. This polypeptide is actually a polymer that is formed by the union of many monomers, right? So before I teach you how a polypeptide is formed, let's see the structure of amino acid. If you want to make any amino acid, you will be making NH2 or the amino group always on the left, carbon in between. You know that carbon is tetravalent, so 4 molecules will definitely be attached. And this is our carboxylic group. So I'm writing for you. This is carboxylic acid group, functional group. This on the left is amino group, okay, because it is NH2. Now, as carbon is tetravalent, there would be a side chain and one H atom. Here this thing is very important, that R represents the side chain and H is the hydrogen atom. Remember, whenever you are writing any amino acid, please follow this terminology because this will be taught to you in the senior classes. So please start writing amino acids from this class onwards. Amino acid always on the left, carboxylic acid always on the right, side chain on the upper side and hydrogen atom at the bottom side. Now in chemistry, you have read that the carbon just close to the carboxylic acid, it is known as alpha carbon. That's why we can call amino acids as alpha amino acids. Now I hope this is clear to everyone, the general structure of the amino acids. Now we will move on to the different amino acids. There are 20 standard amino acids that are known to us. So number is also important, and these amino acids, they are categorized into essential and non-essential amino acids. Okay, essential and non-essential amino acids. I am writing the short form of amino acid as AA small s, which means amino acid. Okay, so essential amino acids are the one which are not present in your body, so you are dependent on them because you are taking them through your diet, whereas the non-essential amino acids, they are synthesized in your body. Okay, this question is also very important and it has been asked in one of the MCQs. For essential amino acids, are they being synthesized in your body? So they are not synthesized in your body, rather you are dependent upon dietary intake to have them in you. Now the basic thing which we must know is that there are 20 amino acids, as I just told. Now in the 20 amino acids, the basic structure will remain the same. Means this amino group on the left, carboxylic acid group on the right, hydrogen at the bottom will stay common to every amino acid, but the side chain may vary from one amino acid to another. Now there are few examples which are given in the NCERT. It is not only important for the home examination or for the NEET, but they are further more important for the undergraduate exams also. So if I talk about the simplest amino acid, then simplest amino acid is glycine, where the side chain contains just hydrogen atom. Okay, so its general structure will become NH2 CH COOH and the bottom H. Okay, so here the side chain contains just hydrogen atom. Now let's move on to the another amino acids, that is alanine, and alanine contains methyl group in its side chain. So how it will be represented? NH2 C CH3 H COOH. Okay, so this is how they are written. Now another important thing, that each amino acid holds an abbreviation, that is 3-letter abbreviation. You can see here I have written glycine as GLY and alanine as ALA. You will study these 3-letter abbreviations in class 12th when you will study genetic code. And another important thing, 1-letter abbreviation has also been given to the amino acids. So if I am writing G, I mean to say glycine. If I am writing A, I mean to say I am talking about alanine. There are various amino acids to talk about, like lysine, serine, cysteine, methionine, tyrosine, phenylalanine, tryptophan. These are the few names of the amino acid which you must learn. You can see that I have written few names. Here one thing is very important, that it is not mandatory that each amino acid will be abbreviated with their first letter. Because there are amino acids, like if I talk about aspartic acid, this is also a name of one of the amino acid, and asparagine. These both amino acids, if you notice, they both are starting with the letter A. So, and we already have an amino acid with the letter A. So we will not abbreviate them with the letter A, rather they have their own single letter abbreviations. This is not at all in your syllabus, so no need to study. Only a point should be there in your mind, that each amino acid cannot be abbreviated because there are various amino acids with the same letter A, or might be some another. For example, if I talk about letter G, we do have glutamic acid also with G. So glutamic acid will not be abbreviated with letter G, rather some another alphabet will be used. And glutamine also starts with letter G. So similarly, we will not use letter G for it. There are some amino acids which are specially mentioned in your NCERT. So we will just have a look at the acidic amino acids, basic amino acids, and aromatic amino acids. Now we'll see what are the various examples that are being given in the book, because they are again important for the MCQ point of view. Okay, so acidic amino acids are given in your book, and you need to learn the example that glutamic acid falls in it category. Basic amino acid includes lysine. Neutral amino acids include valine. In the next video, I will record why are they known as acidic and why are they known as basic. Neutral means, as the name itself is giving you a sense, that there will be no charge at all. So these examples are important and you need to learn. Other than this, aromatic amino acids which contain benzene ring in them are also important to be learned. And in most of the MCQs it is being asked, they will give you 4 options and they will ask who among these or which among these is aromatic in nature. So you need to learn tyrosine, phenylalanine and tryptophan. All these 3 amino acids, they contain aromatic ring in their side chain. As I said in the beginning only, these 20 amino acids, they vary from each other in their side chain. The basic structure, the amino group, the carboxylic acid group, the hydrogen atom will be common to all. Now see here, I have cited few examples for you. Serine is one of the amino acid, and in the serine, the side chain R has CH2OH. So how are you going to write? You will be writing it as amino group on the left, carboxylic acid group on the right, hydrogen atom at the bottom, and this way you have to write serine. Here you can see the second amino acid is cysteine, and in its side chain it contains sulfur. Because of the sulfur, cysteine holds a special importance, and you need to learn. If in the exam you will get a question, name one amino acid that contains sulfur in its structure. So answer would be cysteine. I'm just letting you know that there is one more amino acid that contains sulfur in its side chain and its name is methionine. So how are you going to prepare the structure of cysteine? It will be written like this. Very easy. The basic structure will remain same, and you will just add CH2SH to the side chain. Fine. Tyrosine, as I said, it is an aromatic amino acid, and you can see here the benzene ring has been shown. So how are we going to write it down? It is NH2 here. So this is going to be N, this is going to be H. Okay, don't get confused. It's amino group. Here we are just going to write the side chain, and here I have written for you. So side chain in the case of tyrosine is yellow colored, and you can see that benzene ring is there. That's why tyrosine is falling in the category of aromatic amino acids. I hope this much is clear to you that proteins are the polymers. Polymers are always made by the union of monomers. If we are talking about proteins, the monomeric unit are the amino acids. An amino acid contains 2 functional groups. Basic 2 functional groups, the amino group and the COOH group. Side chain varies in one amino acid to other. There are 20 amino acids. Some are essential, some are not essential. Essential means they are very much required by our body because our body cannot prepare them. So we are just dependent upon diet to have them in our body, whereas non-essential are the one we are not dependent upon the diet because our body can prepare these amino acids. Now if a question comes, where do you find amino acids in a cell? Answer is cytoplasm, because in the cytoplasm protein synthesis happens, amino acids join together and they form a polypeptide or a protein structure. The examples that I have cited in the video, like which amino acids are acidic, basic, neutral, aromatic, which is the simplest amino acid, and these examples are all required to be learned. In next video, we will talk about how amino acids joined together and how actually a polypeptide is formed. So stay tuned and don't forget to share my video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.